Hello, hello, everyone. How are we? Happy Saturday. Goodness gracious. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another TICOT fundraiser. Let me get myself on a little pillow here. Hold on. There we go. That's much more comfortable. And look, I'm taller. It's like I'm wearing high heels or something. It's crazy. Well, welcome to another fabulous live stream brought to you by the Imperial Court of Toronto. First, a big thanks to you for joining us. Don't forget to ask questions and spread love. We start off every show giving thanks to our frontline workers all over the world. So on behalf of the Imperial Court of Toronto, all of its members and affiliates, thank you, frontline workers. You have been working long, stressful, and tiresome hours. Thank you for continuing your work in keeping us safe and healthy. Absolutely. Make sure you thank one of them every single day. Anybody who's working, if you go to a grocery store, just thank the people who are there. The security guards, thank them for being there. To all of the other essential workers, I can speak, I swear. To all of the other essential workers, such as grocery store clerks, cooks, refuse collectors, custodial staff, and first responders, thank you for being there for us. On that note, the Imperial Court of Toronto would like to remind you to stay safe, social distance, wash your hands, carry hand sanitizer, spray, or wipes, and wear a mask. Protect yourself in order to protect others. We are all in this together. Let's flatten the curve. Let's stop COVID. Thank you again so much for joining us here today. Kate is here. Oh, hi, Kate, watching on YouTube. Appreciate it. Matthew Jewson from the Wire, Matthew D'Souza, sorry, from the Waterfall Empire. Oh, he made us some drinks. Well, I mean, you can drive down here and leave them at the front door, and I would never be upset about that. Just knock on my door and leave a kiss. I would appreciate that. George Palmer is here. King Father, nice to see you, darling. XOXO. Empress Becca Blake. Hi, Empress. Hi, darling. Oh, I'm very excited. We do have a Christmas show next Saturday, December 19th. We will be here with Empress Becca Blake, My Emperor Not Yours, Jason the Just, and our Imperial Crown Princess to Reign 33, Miss Rochelle Valois, is coming back for us this time around. So I'm very excited to see her. She's going to look amazing. She has a costume already. She's going to wear a fascinator. Don't you worry. And she'll be here. So I'm very excited to see her. I'm very excited. Billy Blake is here. Chantal Poisson. You do not need to be taller, but you are as beautiful as always. Thank you so much, love. Nice to see you. I'm very excited to see you soon, hopefully, and I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. Talking about doing well, I have two very special guests this evening. They are wonderful human beings. One is my best friend, and the other one is Bunny Lepin. But they're just wonderful human beings. They're brothers in real life, and they're sisters in drag life, and they're so excited to be here, and I'm very excited to have them here. So please, without further ado, welcome to your screens, wherever you're watching. Hopefully it's at home, because you should be staying home. But whether it's on your phone, your laptop, your television, in your bedroom, in your bathroom, in your living room, dining room, or kitchen. Please, without further ado, welcome Imperial Crown Princess 11 of the Imperial Sovereign Court of Atlantic Nova Society, Miss Christy Davidson, and ICP 28 and Queen Mum 2017. I got that wrong. Miss Bunny Lepin.
You only have me at the moment.
Oh, that's that. You know what? Better.
I mean, I am your best friend, so.
I mean, yeah, we're best friends. Just in case nobody knew that, like, this is real life now. We're just spilling the tea. This is exactly what it is. It's life. It's life. Bunny was just a front.
Yeah, exactly. It's so true.
Oh, she's wonderful. Well, hopefully she gets to join us soon. But Taryn Blake is here. She's saying hello.
Hello.
Hello, Empress Taryn Blake. Nice to see you. Current Queen Mum, actually, for the Imperial Court of Toronto. So thank you so much for joining us here on our TICOT live stream. I've been dying to get you onto our live streams, but it took Bunny moving back to Nova Scotia.
Exactly. It took us.
And her suggesting that it would be great to have you on, and I was 130% 1,000% down with that, and I'm very happy to have you here. We're going to talk so much about what your resume consists of, because you're a workhorse and you are nonstop working on stage with people, for people and everything. So I'm very excited to hear about that. Bunny Le Pen, hello, darling.
Hi.
Yes.
How's it going?
Excellent. Now, how are you?
Good. You know, we just had some testicle difficulties, but nothing like a fun Christmas miracle to get it all working in the end.
Well, I mean, welcome to live streams, right? I mean, we're every single time we do this, it's always something different. So, I mean, this is how it is. But hey, we're here, we're smiling, and we're raising money for the Imperial Court of Toronto. So, thank you so much, the two of you, for being here this evening.
Thanks for having us. Yes, thank you.
Of course. No, my pleasure. Speaking of raising money for the Imperial Court of Toronto, if you are Canadian, you can e-transfer to treasure@ticot.ca. Or if you are American or from overseas, you can go to our website, ticot.ca, and hit the donate button. If you want to hear us do a specific number, if you want to ask any questions, if you have any questions for Christy, for Bunny, or for myself, by all means, put it in the comments and we'll get to them as soon as we possibly can. We'll say hello to you as long as you say hello to us. So make sure you do say hello and make yourself known. I did not shave my underarms today, so I will not be lifting my arms up higher than that. I realized, yeah. I'm very happy that all of us are wearing different colors and kind of different dresses. However, the two of you together make like double Fs. And I'm like
negative A.
I'm like a negative A cup. I'm concaving actually. I don't actually have any bosom here to offer. And yet you two were just like, hello, we're here. We're all here.
That's right.
All six of us. All six of us. And Nikki Chin's the guest actually tonight, and her little minions are here too. Yeah, right. Banana. Shannon Dickens is saying, y'all are gorgeous. Miss your faces. Love you, darling. Billy King Reynolds says, good evening. Hello, darling. Ricky Lake, Ontario, Emperor 26 of the Imperial Court of Toronto. Nikki just called Christy a horse. Eek. Oh, did I? I don't remember. Oh, workhorse. I remember. I said workhorse.
Workhorse.
I got that after. I was like, oh, got it. I was like, what did I say?
I love that.
Crystal Carter. Hello, everyone. Looking fabulous. Kathy Sparkles. The Kathy Sparkles. Hi, Bunny, Christy, and Nikki. Hello, Kathy Sparkles.
Yeah.
I feel like we all have a story about Kathy Sparkles.
It's just so funny because like I only met Kathy in like live in person when I was up visiting in March, but I felt like I've known her for years because of social media and her following and everything. So it was lovely to finally meet Miss Kathy Sparkles in person during the beginning of the pandemic.
And that's what it is. A lot of people, like, she'll come up to me during like coronations or out of town events or even in town events, and she'll have had like a 30-minute conversation with somebody, and then she'll be like, Nikki. And I'm like, what? And she's like, who is that? I'm like, you think I know? I'm like, I know you do.
Darling, sweetie, baby.
Yeah, honey. Yeah. Sir. Yeah, ma'am, smam. Rochelle Valois saying, hello, lovely ladies. Unfortunately, she could not be here tonight, but she will be here next weekend, so super excited. Rachel from London, the IPR, is hello, darling. Nice to see you all. Saying hello from London with Aunt Janet. Oh, Empress Aunt Janet, T, Jeff, and Magenta. Oh my gosh, we miss you so much. We miss you all so much. Hopefully we can get together soon. And hopefully we can have you guys on a live stream or even a hello at some point. Kiros, who's always here, always nice to see Kiros here. Hello, beautiful queen. How are you all doing? How is everybody, by the way? How was your week? What was your week like?
Yeah, Bunny's like, my week is nothing. Hey now. Discredit. Yeah, so I work, I'm a assistant manager at a retail shop, so with this lovely pandemic, half lockdown craziness, it's been kind of a boring week. It's, people are obeying the government, which is exciting, but it makes for a long-ass day when we have no customers. But I was off today, so today was running around getting a few last things and getting myself prepared for tonight.
Nice. Oh well, I'm happy that we could make you busy on your day off.
That's right, exactly.
Perfect. Exactly what you wanted on your day off. You're like, screw sweatpants and a t-shirt. I want to put on a dress, makeup, and wig.
That's right.
Why not? Bunny, how was your week?
It was good. You know, I got actually the final bits of my Christmas shopping done, so I am officially completed, which is great. Besides wrapping, of course, but definitely tried to shop local as much as I can. I would say it, but I don't know who is watching, and some gifts that are bought local could be for someone in this room. So I'm just gonna, but definitely should support all your local businesses, especially wherever you are. If there's any queer local businesses, shout out to them. And I know they have lots of cute little things that could be right for the stocking or just to stuff yourself.
I love it. I love it. Well, I'm very excited to hear what you've bought local. I've been trying to do my best to buy local and support local here, but in Toronto, but everything is closed. Like,
yes.
Like we'll get into let's drink first and we'll get into that. But because I have a lot to say about that. But like trying to purchase local here is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Being that some of these stores, some of these smaller stores don't have online shops. They don't have a website. They don't like stuff like that where it's like, oh, like I would love to support them, but I literally can't.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just like, it's kind of too far, or like, it won't get here in time. I'm like, no, I literally cannot, unless I knock on their door and wait for them to come to the door and be like, sorry, you can't come.
Yeah.
Which sucks. But how is shopping local in Halifax or Northern Nova Scotia?
It was great. So I guess something that kind of could give you an idea as well, Nikki, I actually bought 3 different things off Facebook Marketplace supporting local businesses through there. So how do I say this? I really can't describe, but maybe I'm just like, how do I not ruin the surprise?
I really like this.
Are you talking about,
for example, like crafts? People do crafts that you can buy on there. Woodworking, for example, things like that.
So Christy, what I hear is that you're getting a deconstructed doghouse to build. Accompanied with acrylic paints and paintbrushes. So
perfect.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Got all those days off I have.
Yeah, maybe a tree house as well with it. I don't know. Or a birdhouse. Let's say hi to people. Brandon Tyler DeLulo. Hi all, looking beautiful as always. Hello, beautifuls. Visa Galore. Hello, darling. Nice to see you again. Kiros is wondering what we're all drinking tonight.
I am having a nice local, see, there's a theme, cider here called Chain Yard. It is in Halifax. Also, shout out to Lake City, which is my other favorite cider from here as well.
Oh, wonderful. Christy?
Ginger ale.
Ooh.
In a Cabbage Town glass. Show off the Cabbage Town glass.
Oh, there we go.
Cabbage Town.
Toronto's very own. Toronto made it to Halifax. I love it. I'm starting with white wine.
Right.
We'll see where the night takes us. We had a Zoom wedding a few hours ago.
Oh.
And we had a full bottle of Prosecco and I had a beer. And now I'm on wine. I'll probably go back to Prosecco. We'll see.
Oh, so it was like the open bar at the wedding, just instead you had to pay for the booze.
Yeah. And pour it myself.
That's just awful.
I know. This bar sucks.
I heard the bartender is cute, though.
Mm-hmm. Very true. And I don't have to tip him.
Or give him the tip.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, this guy. Lord James is here. He said, I went out on the street to get another mustache mask, and they came to the door, and I was able to order a couple of masks. Oh, that's good. That's good to know that you can go to the stores on Church Street here and support them. And they actually do have some local apparel there that you can purchase. So that's actually good to know that you can walk up to the door and just like knock on it.
Yeah, I believe that men's room is doing that too. As
well. Oh, okay, cool. Actually, you know what? I walked by there today and I saw somebody like at the door, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I didn't know that. I'm like, I live right across the street, and I have zero clues.
Come on, knock on my door.
Come on, knock on my door.
They'll be waiting for you. Three's company too. Come on, it worked.
We're just going to continue. Moving on. So coming up a little bit later, everybody, we're going to play a siblings game. It is a play on the Newlywed Game, but it's with Christy and Bunny as siblings. So yes, you made paddles. I'm very excited. So I will be asking them questions about who did this, who does this, who whatever, and they will hopefully pick the right person. The person who wins, the person with the most points, gets to choose a random drag song that the other one needs to perform, whether or not they know the words. And I don't know what the song is, and
yeah, oops.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And neither of them know who each other chose. And how the point system is going to work is that if both signs are held up with the same name, that name gets the point. And then if it's two different signs, then there's no point for either of them. So hopefully there'll be a fight for the finish. So I'm very excited to play that a little bit later. Just remember, you can donate to the Imperial Court of Toronto by e-transferring to TICOT or to treasure@ticot.ca, or go to our website, ticot.ca, and hit the donate button. Now, if anybody has any questions for Christy and Bunny, by all means, put them in the comments below. But I do have one big question for the two of you. We'll talk about the court in a bit, but this is like a heartfelt question for the two of you. But growing up as brothers, and as gay brothers, and then becoming drag queens, what is your dynamic like currently, being these two fabulous performers? Because I know some people don't really get along with like another performer or another star in their family. So how does that kind of depict your relationship with each other?
Well, Nikki, let me tell you about this.
Easy.
I had to jump on that. But no, it's great getting to have already a bond as gay males in the family was special enough, but then to experience a whole other realm of performing. We grew up, Chris mainly dancing, me mainly singing, me dancing, Chris trying to sing, Dee trying to sing, and getting to like take that where we always got to share performing and being able to do that as an adult, because once you leave the competitive dance world and things like that, there's not as many opportunities unless you're a full professional doing it every day in, day out. You don't get to do those fun things anymore. So this gives us that other outlet that we get to experience again, and it's really special.
That's awesome, and I think that's a big part of getting along for like in this whole drag scene and as brothers and stuff like that. Getting along, you really need to do that in order for you guys to work together and be of mind and sound. So I mean, of sound and mind, sorry. And so like that's amazing. So Christy, what's the real answer?
I mean, it is yet to be seen, because let's be honest, there aren't very many gigs here, because our bars are all shut down. So we'll see what happens once that occurs. But True. No, it's really great to have my permanent duet partner back, which is great. So yeah, it's always great. And we're the type of people that will support each other no matter what. So whether she gets a gig, I get a gig, it doesn't really matter. We're going to be there to cheer them on, tip them, do whatever. And just we're happy that both of us are out there, doing our thing.
Now, so that's like the drag side of it, but as brothers, what is that dynamic like? Is it like, are all of your conversations having to do with or do you have things that you can connect with each other on, like in life?
It depends if it's drag race season or not. How much we talk about drag or pride, and what are you planning? What are you submitting? Oh, I'm thinking this number. What's your feel? Because we do storyboard and shoot ideas off of each other pretty much all the time. Like I can personally say I'm on the phone with or on the video with two people who get all the original concepts and things out of my brain. It's like, I'm thinking
Scary.
this. What do you think? Yeah, as you both know. So we don't talk about it all the time, but like it's great to have that when you do need to talk about it or figure out a plan, like, or a pageant coming up back when those were allowed and things like that, that you're prepping and you're checking in and like, you know, having that support. But otherwise we do talk about like normal life things.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even when you were in Toronto, we were talking essentially almost every day or every other day. And 90% of the time it's not about drag. So, I mean, it's great to have him in person and actually, you know, be able to have these chats in person and just hang out and watch a movie.
Yeah. Oh, of course. I can imagine. And like that, and that's perfect. That's exactly what you want, because like not only do you guys have that connection with drag and with performing and being so creative and artistic, like the both of you together are an unstoppable force for sure. I know you two personally, so I can say that. But I mean, with having kind of like, I wouldn't say an outlet, but like a different kind of thing that you guys can talk about, other things that you guys can talk about, because it can get stagnant and it can get a little bit like, okay, oh, we're talking about this again. Oh my gosh, we're talking about that pageant again. Like it can get a little like too repetitive, but it's kind of nice. I mean, you're brothers, like you've lived a life together. You're in your 30s. I mean, like you have 30 years of experience with each other and lives where it's just you can share so many stories. Kiros is asking, actually talking about stories, did you two try to fight for the same guy, friendly or date or not? Like, I guess it's did you have an interest in the same guy, and did you guys have like a little tough about it?
That's never happened, which is the funniest. I mean, as small as, I mean, the gay community is in Halifax, which it isn't. It's quite large. But yeah, I've never run into that situation.
No.
And I've had a partner now for 5 years. So, I mean.
And I'm single. So
So this is Love Connections with Bunny LePan. We're now trying to find her a date. Okay, well, you know what? A, that's very interesting. B, I find that hard to believe, but obviously believable. Because I mean, Bunny, you moved to Toronto how long ago?
10 years.
10 years. So you lived here for 10 years and then you just moved back. Okay, so I guess there was. And
I was in Oklahoma when she, like, so it was like we really, there were only like 2 years really that we were living here at the same time.
Legal age, going to the bar, all that. Yeah. So
in the same area.
Yeah.
Only 2 years. Okay, yeah. So you would have no time to deal with that. And I mean, being the two social butterflies I know you both are, I mean, it's not that hard to be like, oh, you're talking to him? Okay, I'm gonna go over here.
Right.
But also, like, if shame on that guy who like blatantly knows that he's like playing both of us. Like, I would just like fuck him. Is how I feel about it. Like, I just like. And maybe that's like a stamp card for someone. I don't know. But like, could you imagine being that person being like, haha, I got both those brothers like thinking I'm dating them. Like, come on.
That was on his bucket list. And you're just like,
right?
You're an asshole.
So if that's someone's fantasy, I don't kink shame, but I'm kink shaming you.
Yeah, but call me. Connie Concepcion, Empress Connie Concepcion from Buffalo, and happy holidays to you too. So happy holidays. Star Dupont, nice to see you, darling. And then Patrick Roy. from Nova Society as well is saying, hi, everyone. Miss you all. Miss you too, Patrick. Thank you so much for promoting the show. I messaged him this morning and I was like, oh my God, I need to promote this in Nova Scotia too. I'm like, I need to deal with this. Actually, you know what's funny? Bunny sent me the story of, what was it? Halifax Noise?
Yeah.
Halifax Noise featured our
Instagram.
ad in their Instagram story. So that was kind of nice.
Let me tell you, Nikki, that is like, that's where you get all the tea. In Halifax, if something is happening, if something's going on, it's going to be on Halifax Noise. Like, people like always are tagging that. So like, I find out about the COVID updates through Halifax Noise. So it's a big deal down here that we got on it. Everybody follows it.
All right. Well, I'm very happy and tossing my hair back, or my back hair. And I'm very happy that they tagged us in their or they shared our advertisement in their Instagram story. It was actually really nice to see, and I actually did DM them back, and I said thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, I said it was, or as TICOT, not as Nikki Chin. They don't know who I am.
That's not a person.
What? You mean she does promoting and she does this? It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank you again for being here. We are going to talk a little bit later, but I'm going to do a number for everybody to keep the show going. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you everybody for being here. I hope everyone is being safe. But please, without further ado, welcome to the main stage. I guess. This is Empress 30 of the Imperial Court of Toronto. Me, Miss Nikki Chin.
He calls me the devil. I make him wanna sin. Every time I knock, he can never let me in. Must be homesick for the real. I'm a real estate kid. You probably still look on me with my hands around your neck. Can you feel the warmth? Yeah. As my kiss goes down, you like some sweet alcohol. Where I'm coming from, yeah. There's a darker side of me that makes you feel so numb. Cause I like hell, super when I'm not there, you're by yourself. I'm the answer to your prayers. I'll give you the pleasure of heaven. I'll give it to you, harder than hell. Harder than hell. You're a matter from heaven. We all gotta get fed. Can't let me know I'm on tape. Can't let me in your head. I'm not here to make you feel, but it's praise that I get. You ain't gonna walk free, boy. Not finished with you yet, no. Can you feel the warmth? Yeah. As my kiss goes down, you like some sweet alcohol. Where I'm coming from, yeah. It's the darkest side of me that makes you feel so numb. Cause I like hell, super when I'm not there, you're by yourself. I'm the answer to your prayers. I'll give you the pleasure of heaven. I'll give it to you, harder than hell. Harder than hell. Oh, you do right there, you make me feel right there. When you let me do right there, we just make it right there. Cause you're looking so right there, maybe you should touch me right there. If you take me right there, we could make it. Cause I like hell, so go when I'm not there, you're by yourself. I'm the answer to your prayers. I'm giving you the pleasure of heaven. I'll give it to you. Harder than hell. Harder than hell. Harder than hell. Harder than hell. I'll give it to you. Harder than hell.
Yay!
You are fantastic, darling. Fantastic. Give it up for Nick Finn.
You saw my high kicks and my cartwheel and my back flips and everything.
Beautiful.
Woo!
Yeah, just blink of an eye.
I might have even missed it because I was blinking. Who knows?
No, I mean, I think that's what happened. So, oh well, that's too bad. Kiros actually has a question for you guys. Who came out first?
That's a funny story because neither of us technically had a official coming out. It just kind of was what it was. But I did have to come out as a drag queen to this one. So that's a funny story. So back in the day, there used to be a competition, a weekly competition show at our bar called 5 Minutes of Fame. So you would go, enter, you could win $200. It was great.
Every week, too.
Every Thursday.
Like Candace's Star Search for those who are familiar in Toronto.
Exactly. So I would do it as a dancer, but I also, once I started drag, started going in drag. And so once Andrew became 19, and I knew that this day would come eventually, but I was there, and I was out back, and I was getting myself ready, and then he texted me and was like, oh, like, what's happening at Reflections, da-da-da, or what's the deal with this? And I was just like, fuck. So
also being a little shit because I knew he'd be there. So I was like, I just want to know what's going on. Never thought what was about to happen.
So he walks into the bar. I realize he's there. So I find him. I essentially pin him against the wall and say...
In the entrance. Like, literally, I just walked in.
Literally seconds from walking in. Pin him against the wall and say, this is what's happening. If you tell anyone, I'll fucking kill you. And then I left. But... to his loveliness, I didn't have a bigger cheerleader for me that night than this one over here. So, and then 6 months later, Bunny Le Pen happened.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That
night was sponsored by tequila as well. If anybody was wondering, for my sake, I was like, yummy.
Yeah.
Stretching his life.
Yeah, of course. On that note, do you have shots?
We do.
Yes. Okay, wonderful. We're going to do shots right now. Oh, I love it. You're going to have sourpuss?
Yeah.
Christy Davidson, teenage girl.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't say anything. I have a sourpuss bottle right here. But this was stolen from work.
Or it went missing. Who knows what happened to it?
I do inventory. They know I have it. It's fine. Well, cheers, everybody. I hope everybody is enjoying their Saturday night. Thank you again, Christy and Bunny, for being here. On behalf of the Imperial Court of Toronto, thank you so much. If you guys are enjoying the show, e-transfer to treasure@ticot.ca or go to our website, hit the donate button. So thank you guys so much. Cheers. Stay safe.
Woo. Hi, Jason.
Yeah, you can. I didn't just like cheers the air, you know.
Love it. Well, I wouldn't put it past you.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Or Lily. Lily could have been sitting there.
Up where? Up here?
On the chair. Maybe you were like a kid airplane, like woo.
Mute them. No. Well, unfortunately, you're on the same screen, so I have to mute both of you. Yeah, right. Connie Conception, Empress Connie Conception is saying, I love that camo dress. Nikki wore something similar on the November cocktail. I remember that dress, actually. I do love a good camo.
Shocker.
I know. I have it in pink. I have it in like 4 different shades of green. It's great. Oh, my Imperial Crown Princess Doreen 30 is here. Miss Rochelle, Miss Rachel Temptation. Miss Rachel Temptation. Hello, darling. Oh, and my Emperor. Oh my God.
All your people.
We're all watching us. Oh, I'm so sorry. This show includes Bunny. I'm sorry.
I know you don't get to pick on me as much, but come on, I got this one and you. Like
I miss you. I have to. This is my 2 hours to like pick on you. So I mean,
okay, great. So excited. Oh no, network breaking.
Yeah. I forgot to tell you that part. My bad. My bad. So no, I'm obviously very happy that both of you are here. So let's talk about your involvement in the court system, Christy, to start, and then we'll. I mean, Bunny, we've had you on before, so but I mean, I know there's people here that also still don't know you, so we'll talk about you briefly, but mostly it's about Christy.
Well, our origin story is actually the same of how we got involved. So Christy,
okay, okay, cool. So I'm interested. How did you two get involved with the court system, and what did you make of it?
Yeah. So actually, I don't even know what year it was, so I'm not even.
I'm gonna say 2008.
Sure.
2008, 2009, roughly.
1943. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Picture it, Sicily, 1940. So we were asked to do a command performance at Coronation by the late great Boom Boom Lubalicious. She had seen one of our duets and said, "Hey, I would love for you guys to come to our Coronation Ball, do that number." Yeah. So I remember, we basically whooshed in, did our number, and then
we also didn't really know much about the court.
No, not at all at that point. So then, I mean, Boom Boom was actually my drag mother as well. So getting to know the court system, and it's prevalent in the Halifax scene. So like you knew of the court, but didn't really know exactly what they were doing and everything. And so then I think it was Rain
11.
No, 10. I was approached to be ICP, and I was like, whoa. I'm like, I am, just figuring out what this system is and, what's going on there. And I don't think I'm ready for that responsibility. But so I, politely declined. That would be the word I'm looking for.
Politely declined.
Respectfully declined.
Right. But was still placed in their upper house. So it was a very great honor to be in that with Celia Cruz. And then the following year with Miss Vicky became her ICP, or one of her two ICPs, myself and El Noir. So that's, and then I've always, when at all possible, make sure myself available and try and go to Coronation, and because that's when you get to meet all the lovely people from out of town. And so there are definitely names that have been popping up that I've seen and that I've definitely interacted with. Some people like Ricky Lake, Ontario, I picked up from their cruise ship and took them to Peggy's Cove and back. It was a good time. So all of those things wouldn't be possible without making those connections through the court system.
Well, and I think that's what the great thing about the court system is, or one of the great things about the court system is the connections and the people you get to meet and greet, and like you don't know what walks of life that any of these people have come from, and you meet everyone from younger people to older people and everybody in between, and from all, again, like I said, all different walks of life. So I mean, yeah, you met Ricky Lake, Ontario. You met people from Halifax you probably didn't even know. You met people from probably like Washington D.C. Like there's so many different people that you were able to meet, and whether or not you continue talking to them, I'm sure they had a great story to talk about to you. It was probably already like nice to kind of shake their hand. It was nice to hear like a small story, like whether or not you became friends with them. But that's what's so great about the court system. And if anyone here is not a court member, find the closest court to your city and you can join them.
Well, Nikki, kind of on that too, is at that same coronation that we were first doing a command, we met Dusty Belfleur, Empress Dusty Belfleur, both Toronto and the Waterfall Empire. And obviously, as you can imagine, Broadway, bigger build, it was meant to be. We hit it off with her right away. I then knew I was moving, because that would have been June. So I was like, I'm probably moving to Toronto. I reached out to her when I moved. I started performing at Woody's for her campaign shows, which is the first thing, like, way I got connected to the court and how I met you.
Yes.
So, like, it's just so funny how, like, meeting someone at that coronation, and same with Jason, your emperor as well. Like, it was, I met Dusty, met you guys right off the bat, getting there, and made a connection. Same with Michael or Clint. So, like, it really is that ripple effect. And really, most of my closest friends, the way it started in Toronto was through the court when I first moved there, and performers. So, like, I am so grateful for, like, that. And also for Dusty, who is still a friend, who, like, made those introductions and got me in and was like, come perform, girl. So without that, I wouldn't have even been on the Woody stage, which then led to bookings and things like that. So.
Well, exactly. And I, you know what, I have a similar story as you, Bunny, obviously. And it was, you know, getting involved with the court and, like, being invited to, like, just do an open stage, and me being like, all right, I'll throw in a number and go on with whatever I have. But that snowballed, and it made it into something bigger, and it created friends and created acquaintances that I hold near and dear to my heart. So this is what's great about the court system, is that is the connections, is the stories, the memories that we have. And guess what? We did it for free.
Woo!
We do it for free. Sorry, I can't say we did it. We do it for free.
Yeah.
And
well, we do it for free, but to give money to the charity. That's it. Not like,
we do it to raise money. We do it so we can, like, perform and make money for the community and just be there. Because, I mean, let's be honest, we just love to perform. So, I mean, whether or not it's for money or for fundraising efforts, by all means, like, I'm willing and able to do a fundraiser for anybody, and throw on a face and do a high kick or two, or sit in a chair.
Becca, I think you need to plug in your phone. If it's at 12%, just get your cord and plug it in.
I'm a Christy.
We're not dressed for our duet yet, so
I was gonna say, like, just plug in your phone. But I do want at least one of you to do a number right now. I don't know what you have planned, whether it's a solo number right now or a duet right now. I kind of want to save your duet till later.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Is that okay? Okay. I would like one of you to do a solo right now, if that's okay.
Yes.
And I just saw right down your dress, and that was awesome.
Ooh, just for you.
Oh, yes, mama.
All right. Well, you can bring the other one to the screen.
Okay, that's fine. Wait, who's performing?
Me.
Yes, okay, got it. Please, without further ado, welcome to the... Yeah, I got it, thank you. I love that. Welcome to the live stream, to the stage, that sequence stage, I love it. To your cell phone, your laptop, whatever you're watching it on, wherever you're watching it, hopefully it's from home. This is the Imperial Crown Princess 28 to the Imperial Court of Toronto. This is Miss Bunny Lepin.
Baby, I was too good for you. Why you put me on the naughty list? Baby, I was too good for you. Good for you. I've been on my best behavior for life. Why you gotta judge me just for one night? Even when I'm reckless, I always do what's right. Give me one more try. Let me off this time. Why you put me on the naughty list? Baby, I was too good for you. Why you put me on the naughty list? Baby, I was too good for you. Good for you. Baby, all my life for you was too nice. Why you put me on the naughty list? Baby, I was too good for you. Good for you. I never been naughty, naughty, no, no. I ain't never been naughty, naughty, no, no. I never been naughty, naughty, no, no. I got you too here in the mouth to my eyes. I think you'll fall right to check your list twice. Cause even when I'm reckless, I always do what's right. So give me one more try. Let me off this time. waste of time. Why you put me on the naughty list? Maybe I was too good for you. Why you put me on the naughty list? Maybe I was too good for you. Good for you. Maybe I'm not for you. Was too nice. Why you put me on the naughty list? Maybe I was too good for you. Good for you. I never been naughty, naughty, no, no. I never been naughty, naughty, no, no. I never been naughty, naughty, no, no. Give me one reason for this, this is two sides to everything, 93. Real apologies, take me off that list. It's only been 4 times you walked out that door like 5. Different ways that I cried 6. I'm so tired of this. That's my Christmas list. So why you put me on the naughty list? Maybe I was too good for you. Why you put me on the naughty list? Maybe I was too good for you. Good for you. Maybe I'm not for you. Nice. Why you put me on the naughty list? Maybe I was too good for you. Good for you. I never been naughty, naughty, no, no. I never been naughty, naughty, no, no. I never been naughty, naughty, no, no.
Pause it. I'm turning. You send me yours.
Yay! She's gorgeous and she's queen.
Ooh,
I love it.
not that song.
What song was that?
It is called Naughty List by Meghan Trainor on her new Christmas album. As you all know, I love Meghan Trainor. Shout out to you too, Becca. That's why we always battled for her during shows. Kelly Clarkson and Meghan Trainor. Who's going to do it? But yeah, it's off her new Christmas album. Also, shout out to Tori Kelly. She has amazing numbers on her Christmas album. If you're looking for something fun this holidays with some good old classics and new songs as well. Both amazing soundtracks kind of to my 2020 core and Christmas.
And also, not just a shout out to Tori and Megan, it's a shout out to Bunny Lepin. Also, if you do want to follow her on Instagram, please go to bunnylepin_official. That is her Instagram name. So please add her there, follow her there. She posts nothing. She puts nothing on her story.
Sorry, Cooking with Chin. I don't cook a meal every 3 times a day to post.
I wasn't promoting Cooking with Chin.
Well,
yet.
I did for
you. But thank you. On that note, follow Cooking with Chin on follow Cooking with Chin on Instagram. On Monday, I will be posting. I made a 7-day series. So stay tuned for that. But follow me on Instagram and on YouTube, Cooking with Chin. So I'm very excited about that. So yeah, follow Bunny, follow myself, and also follow Christy Davidson at Christy Davidson HFX, which is short for High Facts. I assume. I assume. Or High Def FX. Short for Halifax, obviously. So follow her on Instagram as well. Thank you again so much for joining us here on our live stream here on a Saturday evening. The Imperial Court of Toronto presents to you a live stream. If you are having fun, please e-transfer. And if you're Canadian, please e-transfer to treasure@ticot.ca. And if you are American or live across seas, please go to our website, ticot.ca, and hit the donate button. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, let's get to everybody.
So what if they don't live across a sea, but don't live in America? Can they still donate, Nikki?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just kidding. You were like, in America or across the seas. I'm like, but what if they don't live across the sea and they just... Sorry,
Stop
bad
it.
joke. Okay, cool. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, terrible. Yeah. Tyson Thompson says, "Looking beautiful, ladies. Appreciate it."
Thank you, Miranda Rights.
Is that who that is?
Miranda Rights.
Oh.
IC 13 of Halifax, 14, 19,
No,
something like that.
She wasn't an ICP.
Oh. Just kidding. Soon to be ICP.
Future ICP from one ICP to another. Ricky Lake, Ontario is saying thank you, Tyson, for the donation. Funds raised go to PWA's food programs. Absolutely. No, thank you so much, darling. Appreciate it.
I just spilled cider on my tights.
That's not the worst thing that's been on your tights. So.
Rude. I forgot the can was fully full and went for the straw and then just like did a little shit. So now I'm just sitting here with a wet crotch. You're welcome, TICOT.
But a funny story during the Zoom wedding today. So we were obviously the only two Toronto people, but we stayed on mute the whole time in like the room that everybody was in, and we just sat there like drinking our prosecco, and like we set the whole room up and everything like a talk show. Like it looked great. And like we're just sipping up, and I started pouring prosecco into my glass, looked away, and it just poured onto my lap, and I was like, why now? Why? Nobody noticed it, which was great.
It was a good illusion. You were just pouring right behind. Fuck my hands. Yeah, pouring right behind, and you're like, oh, ooh.
Like it literally, like it. I literally poured it. It poured on my lap, and I put it right back in the glass. And like we were on mute, and I was like, Jason, and he's like, what? He's like, I poured prosecco on my freaking lap.
Turn off the camera. Turn off the camera for a second. Don't do it.
I was like, I have wet pants. This is terrible. No, it's fine. Again, thank you so much for joining us here. I was going to say something.
Another donation.
Time for shots.
Time for shot. Ooh, okay.
Also, when I don't have my glasses on, let me tell you, this bright screen plus a circle light, I'm like, what does the screen say, Christy?
It's my job to tell you what the screen says. It's okay.
Perfect.
Husband, can you get me? Why not? Are you busy? Oh, he's doing his nail. My husband's doing his nails. Okay, give me. Hold on. No, here.
Not so funny about the sourpuss now, are we, Nikki Chin?
Right? Warm sourpuss. Ooh.
Yeah, it's warm too. No, you know what? You know what, Christy Davidson? No, I'm gonna go whiskey.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
Maker's Mark?
No, this is just Wiser's.
Oh.
My Maker's Mark. I don't take shots of Maker's. Who takes
True.
shots of Maker's Mark?
True.
Cheers, girls. Thank you again so much for joining me here today. I really do appreciate it. On behalf of the Imperial Court of Toronto, thank you.
Thank you.
See, I just dripped on myself again.
Oh, me too.
Oh, I have Southern Comfort. I should have done Southern Comfort instead.
Oh, I was just thinking that.
This is what happens when my restaurant closes down for COVID reasons. They're just like, we're not going to sell any of this booze. Do you want it? And I'm like,
yes.
Absolutely. Oh, Kathy says, so great to see Bunny perform again. I miss you so much.
Miss you too.
That's wonderful.
Miss everybody in Toronto.
What?
I miss everybody in Toronto. Not the ones with COVID, but the rest of them.
Yeah. Not the anti-maskers.
No, definitely not those either.
Every Saturday at 1 p.m., they go right by my house.
Lovely.
They're so annoying. It's like 2 hours of just terrible. Oh my God, there was this. See, now the segue's gone.
I literally was going to sing, we shall not be moved. But then
I hate that. If you liked Bunny perform, ready for Christy, everybody?
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're like, oh yeah, real.
Well, that's fine. No, that's fine. Take your time. I'm just preparing you guys to do it.
We're good.
No, we're good.
I know you are. You guys are amazing. Boobs.
Tits again.
Boobs.
All the tits.
All the tits.
All of it.
You're wearing pads and everything too?
A little bit. I'm wearing Bunny's old pads, which are just a little bit so that if the camera went down far enough,
The ones you wanted.
Yeah, but I did want those. I don't know why you didn't leave them here. Please, without further ado, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to this sequin stage that's right behind her, and the red dress herself. To your phone, to your tablet, to your television, to your big screen, apparently, Alan Dickinson. Whether you're in your bedroom, your kitchen, your dining room, or your washroom, please, without further ado, welcome Imperial Crown Princess 11 to the Imperial Sovereign Court of Atlantic Nova Society. This is Miss Christy Davidson.
Summer I turned 18. We lived in a one-room run-down shack on the outskirts of New Orleans. We didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed. And Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress. Well, Mama watched me comb the girl my hair, and she painted my eyes and lips. Then I stepped into a satin dancing dress, and on the split on the side, we looked to my heels. It was red, the dreaming, and it fit me good. Standing back from the looking glass stairs to the woman where I asked no baby stood. She said, here's your one chance, wait to go let me down. She said, here's your one chance, wait to go let me down. Mama got a little bit of perfume on the neck, then she kissed my cheek. And then I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at a beautiful shack and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, your paws run off and I'm real sick and the baby's gonna starve to death. She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said design on self be true. And I shivered as I watched the roach crawl across the top of my high-heel shoe. It sounded like somebody else who was talking, asking, Mama, what do I do? She said, just be nice to the gentleman, basic, very nice to you. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you don't have what it's up to you, don't let me down. Now your mama's gonna move you uptown. That was the last time I saw my mom when I left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby, mama died and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate started to turn, and for me there was no way out. It wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mama been talking about. I knew what I had to do, and I made myself this song about. I was gonna be a baby someday, though I didn't know when or how. But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy was my name. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Well, long after a benevolent man took me in off the streets. 1 week later, I was born as teen, a 5-room hotel suite. So I'm a king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat. And then I got me a Georgia mansion in a delicate New York townhouse where I ain't going Now in this world there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites, they call me bad. They criticize mama for turning me out, no matter how good we had. But though I ain't had no worry about nothing from now on 15 years, well I can still hear the desperation in my poor mama's voice singing in my ear. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Forgive me for what I do, but if you don't have what it's on to you, don't let me down on you. I'm gonna move you uptown. Well, yes, you do.
just takes forever to fade out. So I was like, fade it out, buddy, fade it out.
Yay! That was so awesome. I love that song. Jason was just like, what song is she doing? And I unmuted it and it was like, we're gonna listen to this whole thing. This is amazing. I love it.
And Bunny was like, I'm doing a song that's like 2 minutes, and I'm like, I'm doing one that's 5, so we're fine.
You're like, same. It's okay.
Right, it all evens out.
Yeah, right. So just remember, everybody, you can follow Christy on Instagram at Christy Davidson HFX. That's short for High Def FX. And she's a wonderful human being. Actually, talking about being a wonderful human being, Christy Davidson, you have not only do you do stuff for the court, but you're kind of like an icon in Halifax. You do a lot of the major shows and a lot of the major events there. Can you talk about a couple of like the big events that you've done, like even with like the RuPaul's Girls or even like fundraising events that you've done? Can you talk about that for a second?
Yeah, of course. Let me get through. I've held the title of Miss Gay Halifax, Princess of Pride, Miss Men's Bar, Miss Reflections. And I was also the first winner of Atlantic Drag Star, which was a huge fundraiser event that we did a few prides ago. We partnered with a charity. We all raised money, and then there were 10 contestants that night that came. And I was the first winner of Atlantic Drag Star. Won myself a little trip to New York City Drag Con, which was super fun. But yeah, so and then I do when it's not COVID time, and I'm getting there, Bunny.
Hey, I'm trying to help.
I know what I did. I know what I'm doing. So yeah, but I do host weekly RuPaul's Drag Race watch parties, or at least I did before COVID. So we're hoping once the new year happens, they lift the restrictions and I can get back to those. I've also have done some online stuff before COVID even happened. I was part of the 2016 Miss Work.com pageant, which Toronto native Ivory Towers actually won the pageant. And I was the first runner-up and Miss Congeniality to that. And actually, I'm doing a fundraiser with them tomorrow night. So you can find out all the information at Work. That's Work, WERRRK, 3 R's, .com. They're doing a fundraiser holiday show that the money raised goes to the Transgender Loss Center. So they're based in the States, but so that's awesome. I filmed a video for them a couple weeks ago, and I'm excited to be part of that show. Yes, Bunny helped me with that video.
That's the video. Yeah, that's the video we were working on the other day. I heard about that you guys were doing that, so that's wonderful. And I mean, congratulations for being all of these things and doing all of these things for everybody. So, and thank you.
I mean, that's what comes doing drag for 13 and a half years now. So
that was legit my next question. So you just took the words right out of my mouth. So 13 and a half years.
Yes.
My goodness.
Something like that. So yeah, she's a teenager now.
Yeah.
Really.
And how old is Bunny?
She's 12.
12 and 3/4.
She'll be 13. She'll be a teenager in June.
As you can tell, like that's when you have to get work done.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still 10. Yeah.
Well, if you so Hekala Jekyll and I started the same night, and if you ask her how old we are, we're 4. So I mean, it's all. She's like, "How old are we again? 4, 5?" And I'm like, "Girl, we're 13."
Well, and I'm Asian, so I'm always going to be 10.
Right. Yes, of course.
At least for the next 10 years, I'll be 10.
You're telling yourself that, Nikki.
Yeah, right. I will try. Emperor 26 with the Imperial Court of Toronto, Waking Lake, Ontario is asking, what was the inspiration to your drag names? Christy, we'll start with you.
So I stole my name from an actual person. She's a lovely friend of mine that I went to university with, and we were very good friends, and I knew I wanted something because my government name is Chris, so I wanted something similar but not spelled the same way. So I totally took her entire name, which is fine because she's married now. It's not her name anymore.
It's yours.
But yeah, so I totally just stole somebody's name that I know and love and adore.
I mean, that's cute. I love it. Bunny, how did you get your drag name?
So for me, for those who don't know, I went to music school. I have a degree in music and theater from Dalhousie University here in Halifax. So I went into the music lounge, which of course they keep the music students 3 levels underground in the basement. So we went to the music lounge, and my friend, it was around Easter, and I asked her what she was eating. She said, Bunny Le Pain. I was like, what? And she said, Bunny Le Pain, and literally from there on out, I was like, if anything, this is what I need to be named. It was the caramel Easter bunnies. It comes in a pack of 4 or 5, and it literally says Bunny and then Le Pain. So, and then knowing that Christy was spelled with an I also wanted to be spelled with an I. So it kind of made a fun little coincidence, but I also wanted to write it because you can put a heart over it, which is sluttier. So I kind of wanted it for that reason too. And then together, like our legal last name is Pelrine, which really, what else could that go into but the Pelrine Stones? Sisters. So that is why together we make the Pelrine Stone Sisters, because really you have your first name kind of put in there with an extra little bit. I took that on so that we still have that connection, and then our last name just wrote the rest of the history.
I love it. No, that's an amazing story. You both have like actually great stories. Mine's terrible, so I won't get into that. I talked about it in the past like couple live streams, so don't worry about it. But yeah, no, that's amazing. I love it. Kiros is asking, would you want drag children if you have or not, or siblings?
Well, I think that's an interesting one because we have 3 drag children together. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Right.
We have
3 together.
I was like,
we have 3 together. You have probably another 2 separate.
1, 2, 3 besides you. So I have 6.
And then I have 1 on my own. But then I left Toronto, so I don't know if it's really mine or not. It might become an adopted. It might still be mine so that Nikki can mentor her. And then she'll just be Auntie Nikki and I'll still be the mom because we know how Nikki feels about being a mother.
I have 0.
Yeah, exactly why.
So we do, like in Halifax, there's a show every year called the Swine. So it's a play off of the Swan. So that's how both Bunny and I were birthed. So what happens is they get guys who've never done drag before paired up with a drag queen. You get a few weeks to like figure out what you're gonna do. You come that night out of drag. You get whisked to a room that has no mirrors and a bunch of drag queens, and they paint your faces. And there's a lot of smack talking. And then in the second half of the show, we push them on stage, flip up the curtain on the mirror. They reveal themselves for the first time. And then we hit play, and they perform.
Dance, monkey, dance.
So it's very fun.
That's fantastic, and I mean, I would love to do that. I've never been in drag before. I have no idea what it's about. I mean, I've never even thought about it. So I mean, maybe we can do that together.
Hashtag eye roll emoji.
Yeah.
Also, similar, TICOT used to do a fundraiser that was just like a one-time only magical makeover. It used to be at Zelda's back in the day of Zelda's, and I also got to be. Have you never been a mom? Because I was a mom during that, and like that was more suicide drag than the Swine is, because you get to prepare. But
so the last time that magical makeover happened was at Woody's, and Candace was the one painting the person, but I was there. But I was never a person to paint somebody, but I was there helping.
good for you. Participation medal.
I was baby drag. But yeah, no, I remember that. And yeah, it's about the same thing. Where you whisk them away, you paint their faces, they get up, they get all dolled up, and they go up on stage. They have no idea what they look like. They perform, and then all of a sudden it's just like boom.
Boom.
This
Yeah.
is who you are.
You're
Welcome.
a drag queen. Deal with it, honey.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how we all went on stage.
Also, that was definitely, I felt very Caitlyn Jenner at that moment with that accent. I don't know why. You just deal with it, honey.
Deal with it, honey. Christine Sprague says, hello, darling. So nice to see you. And Kathy says, so great to see Christy perform again. Love you, love you, love you. We do love you. Kathy Sparkles, you are an inspiration to
Hanukkah,
yourself.
Kathy Sparkles.
Yes, happy Hanukkah for everyone celebrating Hanukkah.
Yes, absolutely. That just started on Wednesday or Thursday or something like that.
Yeah, it's day 3.
Day 3.
Day 3. Cool. Yeah. Amazing. So yeah, happy Hanukkah to everybody. So Kira's saying, let's make Miss Nikki Chin a drag mom. I disagree.
That's why she's gonna be a good auntie. I'll still be the mom and make her do all the work. It'll be great.
I'm not losing this figure. Screw that.
That's right.
So on that note, talking about drag mothers and drag siblings, we are presenting to you the sibling game. We're going to start the game now. Woo! So what's going to happen with this game is that Christy and Bunny both have paddles that have names on them, their own names. One side says Christy, one says Bunny, and they each have a paddle. I'm going to ask them questions about who done it, and they're going to answer it.
Just help me.
They don't know what the questions are, but there's only the right answer because
They're all gonna say Bunny then.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
you know they're all going to say Bunny anyway.
You're like, all tonight, aren't you? You're like,
I am.
Mama Pellerine might watch, so let's make sure she's embarrassed.
Yeah. Well, no, I know there will be a couple that say Christy. So, I mean, but I will be asking the questions. The point system works. If they both hold up the same name, that name gets the point. If they hold up different names, there is no point allotted to the person. Whoever has the most points in the end wins, and they get to choose a random song for the other person to perform. So it's almost like the Newlywed Game, except drag version and sibling version, and not like the Newlywed Game. So thank you for that intro song. The first question is, we'll start off super easy.
I want to like kind of be like back to back, so we don't know who's the other answer is.
Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I like how you look. That's fine. You look great, Bunny. Your face is not towards the camera, so that's amazing. So easy question. Who is the older brother? Amazing.
Hey!
And can you reveal your age? This is a follow-up question. Can you reveal your ages?
12 3/4.
13 and a half.
Amazing.
To you.
I'm 36.
And I'm 32.
That's what I meant. That's what I actually wanted to know. Not you knew your drag ages. We wanted to know your boy ages. Next question is, who is the better singer?
Oh. I was like,
That one's easy.
See, easy questions. Easy
I
questions.
sing so low. So low that no one can hear me.
Yeah. No.
It's the same register I wish Nikki would sing at most of the time.
Whoa. Who was the better dancer? Yeah. All right. I'm into it. Oh, actually, we're going to talk about that later too. Because you have some stuff. Who is funnier?
Can you like count down on this one? Like
Sure.
give it 3, 2, 1.
I understand what a countdown is. Thank you, Bunny.
You don't need to think about it. I just need a countdown so we don't know what the other one's saying.
Oh.
Really? You think you're both funny?
I think I'm much more funny than she.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you both disagree, so that's wonderful. Good point. Next question is, who is more creative?
Ooh, like which way are we talking creative? There's many different outlooks of creativity.
No, it's a general creativity question.
Can I rebuttal this question?
No, you may not rebuttal this question. Who is more creative? In your head, who is more creative?
Is there a tie? Is there a third?
One, two.
Jim Bob, do you want to play the song? Oh no, you're gonna. No, Bunny. Amazing.
I really wanted a third. We are okay. I just want to like give a little to that one. Like,
That's fine.
you are a dance teacher. You went to school for dance. You so like there is just so many things that you are creative with, and there are so many opposite things that I'm creative with, and that's why it's like that question is so hard because like that is literally the DNA of what we are is creative. So it's just like I couldn't even be like I'm more creative. Like like literally it was not possible.
Well, and that's why I thought of that question was because I knew you were going to take it in. Okay, anyway. As she tries to hit me from Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Jason, hit her. No.
He's doing his nails.
Yeah, he's painting his nails. He can't. I know we answered this question earlier, but who started drag first?
Oh, wait.
How funny would that be?
It depends, though. We both used to do fashion shows when we were younger.
Our grandma. Fuck that shit. It's this.
No, I said drag, darling. Drag.
Not
drag, darling.
Drag, darling. Drag. All right, more personal questions. Who takes longer to get ready?
No, you're right.
Yeah, I was like to say, I sat in this chair ready to go, and you were still getting dressed.
We had testicle issues, not for me. Like I mean, the internet testicle issues.
Yeah, my one rebuttal to this is that I'm surprised you guys did not make a Nikki sign.
True. I don't know though. If it was a battle to who could paint their face faster, the two of you could. Because I know, like, I've seen you whip out a very quick face, and I've seen you whip out a really quick face. So I'd love to see a face-off of who could paint and have a decent face faster.
We could do that. I mean, I could. Yeah, I agree. I could beat a face so quickly. It's the whole getting ready part. I'm like, do I want to put something on? I don't know. Like, what short wig do I want to wear this weekend?
We didn't.
I know, right? Next question. Who is more talkative?
100%. If you can get a word in edgewise.
I knew it. Oh, Opa. Oh, we're having next question. Who is lazier?
3, 2, 1.
It's because I don't actually like. Here's the thing: it's not that I'm lazy. It's just I don't have a whole lot of downtime, and so when I do have it, I don't want to do a damn thing.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll go with that answer, Nikki. We'll go with that answer.
All right. I love it.
Ooh, sorry, something just shifted down under.
Oh, you're having testicle difficulties now?
Oh, yeah, it shifted those testicle difficulties.
Next question. Who has more drag shoes?
Oh, shoes? Yeah.
I figure, how many do you have?
I'm so happy to be home and steal her shoes, let me tell you.
Christy, how many?
You made her get rid of all her drag shoes when she was leaving Toronto.
It's true.
I got them.
Nikki was like, you don't need these. They're broken. I'm like, I'll fix them.
They're terrible. You'll never wear them again. Christy, how many?
Home with her. It was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Christy, how many shoes do you have?
Couldn't tell you, but there's 2 full shelves. Like the big, long baker's rack full. I had a problem when I lived with Hekela Jekyll because she is the epitome of a shoe addict. And she got me bit. So I've been good lately because I'm like, I can't. I don't need them. I don't wear this many pairs of shoes.
But as someone who doesn't belong to the membership that Christy does, and he just says, hey, Christy, I would love if you could order these shoes and I'll send you the money. And then last night she said, order them yourself, bitch.
But can you?
No, she didn't. Oh, she did. I didn't order them myself. I'm gonna log into her account on her phone in a second and order them.
I just want to know, like, do you have like an estimate of how many shoes you have?
I mean, it's definitely over 20 for sure, but like, I haven't counted.
I would say over 30. I wouldn't give it over 20. Like
over 30 is over 20.
I would. Yeah, true. Nikki, knowing your drag room, I would say you and Christy probably have very similar amounts of shoes.
I have 65 pairs of shoes.
Okay, well, I don't have 65, but
debatable. But okay.
All right, moving on. Who has more wigs?
Ooh. I think Christy. Right.
Yeah.
But I think mainly because I just did I got rid of a lot of wigs I had that I didn't need to have anymore.
But even if you had those wigs currently, would Christy still have more?
I don't know, to be honest.
That whole tower is filled.
I have that whole tower.
Yeah, but I can tell you, there's a lot I want to go through and do a Nikki on you.
And that's fine.
You have a tower of wigs and shelves of shoes.
Yes. Tower.
I want to see this. I want to see it. I do. Now, okay. So the points are pretty close. Christy's winning about 75 compared to Bunny's 2. But
seems like her shoe collection.
So last 2 questions. Who is Mom's favorite?
I mean, let's be honest. She loves us both.
But I'm the baby.
But you're the baby.
Who is Dad's favorite?
We don't have a paddle for our sister.
True. I think like drops anything for both of us. So
right,
it's
true.
Like we would say our sister is definitely the favorite, but like I would say, and then yeah, it's definitely this.
Bunny, is that true? Is it Bunny?
It's a throwaway vote. It's our sister.
Okay, so it's your sister. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on our siblings game. Very much appreciate it. Christy has 6 points. Bunny had 4. So I mean, that was great.
Perform. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this game anymore.
I love this game because that has nothing to do with me. So I'm really happy about that. Yes. Cheers. Gorgeous. Yes. You take that. So you have chosen a song for Bunny.
Very nice to you.
Okay.
P.S. None of us want to know what it is, so do not tell us what it is. But I'm just going to introduce her, and it's going to happen. Okay.
Okay. She's just gonna. I don't know what she's doing. She ran away for a second.
That's fine. That's fine. We can talk for a second. Well, that was fun. I liked that.
It was very fun.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us again here for the TICOT live stream. If you guys are enjoying yourselves, please, if you're Canadian, e-transfer to treasure@ticot.ca. If you are American or across seas, you can go to our website, ticot.ca, and hit the donate button. I'm very happy and very privileged to have 2 wonderful brothers, also sisters, drag sisters, Christy Davidson and Bunny LePin here with me. From Nova Scotia, Christy Davidson being the Imperial Crown Princess 11, or to reign 11 of the Imperial Sovereign Court of Atlantic Nova Society, and Imperial Crown Princess to reign 28 of the Imperial Court of Toronto, Miss Bunny Lapin here with me.
All right, she's ready. So
she's ready, gorgeous.
actually, I changed my mind on what song I wanted. So
so she really has no idea.
I mean, it's on her phone and it's from one of her playlists. So
you should the whole point was to do. I love it.
She doesn't know it. Well, that's her own fault.
All right, yeah, that's true. Please, without further ado, welcome to the stage the loser of the siblings game, the one, the only Imperial Crown Princess to reign 28 of the Imperial Court of Toronto, Miss Bunny Lapin.
Hey.
You ain't know Texas women do it bigger. Say that so. In the South, it gets no rhythm, baby. Popular grits. I'm hotter than your mama's supper boy. Better get with it. Better watch your mouth. I'm not burn you, boy. Downtown, all the world. Good Lord, it's a great. If you're scared, go to church. I'm alert. I'm tired to the country boy. I ain't no girl. I'm a boss of stories. All I'm needing is a baby love me like a warm biscuit on a Sunday morning. I got what you want. I'm aiming to please. I got what it takes. I sure got the means. I got what you want. Sugar, honey, iced tea. All eyes on me. Oh, baby. I'm a whole lot of woman. From the way I walk and talk, I'm a whole lot of woman. From the sound of my voice to the gloss on my lips. I'm a whole lot of woman. Anything I see, I won't like it. I'm a strong, bad-ass chick with classic confidence, yeah. One time for the breathing, all that like tea. Coming hard ain't easy. Woo-hoo, if you need it, come outside in a country boy. I ain't no girl, I'm a boss of yours. All I need is a baby love me like a warm biscuit on a Sunday morning. I got what you want, I'm aiming to please. I got what it takes, I sure got the means. I got what you want, sugar, honey, iced tea. All eyes on me, oh, baby, I'm a whole lot of woman. From the way I walk and talk, I said, I'm a whole lot of woman. From the sound of my voice to the gloss on my lips, I'm a whole lot of woman. Everything I see, I won't like it. I'm a strong, bad-ass chick with classic confidence. Ain't no competition, baby, it's just can you keep up with me? I can't do a thing about my wicked ways with gravity. Higher than the leaves that fall from trees like Neo Double G. I reside in Tennessee, but Texas still must be busy. I'm a whole lot of woman. From the way I walk and talk, I'm a whole lot of woman. From the sound of my voice to the gloss on my lips, I said, I'm a whole lot of woman. Anything I see, I won't ask it. I'm a strong, bad-ass chick with classic confidence.
Yay! Love. Oh my gosh, we all changed. I love it. I mean, we all. I mean, you both changed. I did not do any of that. Oh, I love it. That's such a great. I will talk to Chrissy the rest of the time. That's fine. Yeah. Empress Becca Blake is saying Christy Davidson's boobs are epic. Gorgeous.
I mean, my best features for sure.
Yeah, like good for you. Like, oh my goodness. So I have seen you on many stages around Halifax, and and you've worked with RuPaul's girls. You've worked with many girls from across Canada and the States. But who were your few favorite people to work with? Yeah.
Nikki Chen of Toronto.
Nikki Chen of Toronto.
We never worked with each other, but okay.
We did that. Okay, here's a funny story. We have worked once. When I was up visiting for Pride, you pulled me onto a Pride stage let me do a random solo, and I ended up in a group number doing something I can't remember.
Oh,
but
World Pride.
yeah,
It was myself, you, Anita Waistline, Vitaly Black.
that's right.
We were all wearing. You wore your ladybug dress, or like
That's
your.
right. Yes, my ladybug dress. No, totally.
Yeah, your ladybug. Yeah,
I
you read
almost do that tonight because I don't have to corset in that dress. So I was like, do I wear that dress?
I loved it. I loved it. Yeah. That was World Pride.
Yeah. So we have worked together.
Yeah, that's cool.
So when I won Atlantic Drag Star, we were our guest judge, our celebrity judge was Ginger Minj, and she was a delight. After the competition was over, we sat at the after party, like down in the dressing room, and like talked about Broadway, talked about this, that, and the other thing, which was super, super great. It was like just me, my boyfriend, her husband, and her, and just the four of us chit-chatting about New York, which was fantastic. Forward to seeing her at New York Drag Con a month later, and like she sees me, knows exactly who I am, where she met me, and like I'm like, okay, I'm like, that means something, because you know, when people take the time to get to know the local talent, and like they know exactly where they know you from, like that's pretty special, because the amount of people that those Rue girls meet within a day, let alone like a month, is fantastic. But I had that same interaction with Bob the Drag Queen when she came to Halifax twice, and she knew that Bunny was in Toronto. She's like, "You got that drag sister in Toronto." Like, so it's, you know, it's things like that that make people, you know, they go the extra mile, and you know, it makes the difference.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, those are amazing stories, because I mean, it is true. Like those girls meet so many different people, and they have so many different conversations. They go to different cities, different states, different countries, and they travel. And then all of a sudden, like a year later, they come back and they're just like, oh, it's you.
Yeah.
And like, they'll make a connection somehow. And yeah, of course, that means so much to somebody, and that means so much to, I mean, even them.
Yeah.
They've made that effort to actually remember you. So that's really cool. So Bob the Drag Queen, and who was the other one?
Ginger Minj.
Ginger Minj. Oh, Ginger Minj. Yes. So I've never worked with either of them, but I've worked with Roxy Andrews, Detox, Angina, a good handful of them actually, and there were a couple of them that like the year after, or you know, there was something that, you know, I posted on my Instagram or something like that, and they would like message me and be like, oh yeah, that, or oh yeah, you look great, kind of thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I was very happy that they remembered that. So it seems like you guys are ready for, I don't know, like a little duet or something.
A shot?
Or that.
Did no one pay for this one? We can pretend someone paid for it.
That's
Someone
fine.
paid for it. This is for charity.
That's absolutely. You guys can do a shot. I'll do a shot in a second. I'll do a shot after your number.
Jason, your nails aren't done yet. I'm just kidding.
No, his nails aren't done yet. That's why I'm waiting. Oh no, hold on. Wait. No.
Can't wait.
I was trying to ask you, but you were my Southern Comfort. I got the Southern Comfort. Okay, cheers. Well, it's not classy because you didn't leave the shot glass here.
We don't do classy on this. I almost said podcast.
Well, yeah, and they're drinking from like the Mickey bottles. At least I have like a full bottle of it. Mine's glass. Theirs is plastic. It's fine. Again, if you do want to donate, just remember e-transfer to treasure@ticot.ca, or go to our website, ticot.ca, and hit the donate button. Thank you all so much for joining us here on this wonderful Saturday evening. I hope everyone is staying safe. I hope everyone is going out and wearing a mask. I hope everyone is staying home and being as safe as they possibly can. Oh my gosh, Leon Gray, Miss Shanine is here. We don't need cups. Yes, ma'am, it's true. We don't need cups for our iced tea, darling. We don't, darling. So please, without further ado, welcome to the live stream. They are two wonderful people. I hope all of you are enjoying this. Again, Donate, donate, donate. Everyone needs help. If you have $1, that's fine. If you do not, just enjoy the show. We are happy to do this. Please, without further ado, welcome to the stage, the live stream from your bedroom, your dining room, your living room, your kitchen, wherever you may be, on your phone, tablet, or a big screen, Ellen Dickinson. This is Imperial Crown Princess 11 to the Imperial Sovereign Court of Atlantic Nova Society, Miss Christy Davidson, and Imperial Crown Princess 28 of the Imperial Court of Toronto, Miss Bunny Le Pen.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. And so you're back on my space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look on your face. I should have changed the stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second, you'd be back to bother me. Oh, now go, walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. But you the one who tried to hurt me with your lie. You think I got no? You think I laid out and died? I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna recover. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I'm a survivor. Keep on surviving. It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Kept trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry. Let me know what I really like. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna recover. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I'm a survivor. Keep on surviving. Thought I couldn't breathe without you. I'm in heaven. You thought I couldn't see without your perfect vision. You thought I couldn't last without you, but I'm lasting. Thought that I would die without you, but I'm living. Thought that I would fail without you, but I'm on top. Thought it would be over by now, but it won't stop. Thought that I was self-destruct, but I'm still here. Even in my years to come, I'm still gonna be here. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna recover. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I'm a survivor. Keep on surviving. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna stop. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I'm a survivor. Keep on surviving. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I stay alive. That's not all I love to live, and that's not all I love to give. And I'll survive. I will survive. I will survive. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work hard. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I'm a survivor. Keep on surviving. I will survive.
Again.
No.
Do it again. Do it again.
Nikki's turn.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely. That was awesome. I miss seeing you guys perform together. Oh, that was wonderful. Thank you so much for that. If you are enjoying the show, please, if you're Canadian, e-transfer to treasure@ticot.ca. And if you're American or live overseas, please go to our website, TICOT.ca, and hit the donate button. Thank you so much.
Fun fact, Nikki, is that the last time I performed in Toronto was with Christy for our 15-person show the day before Toronto locked down the first time in March when Christy was visiting. So technically, actually, we were the last actual drag show you saw.
That is true. Yeah. I completely forgot about that. That is wonderful. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
But wild. That was only March. That was what, year 3 of 2020.
Right? Like,
yeah, that was only year 3. Yeah, now we're in
year 3 of 2020. It was last 12 years.
Now we're in year 13. Yeah.
Yes.
We're in year 13. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, wonder. I love that. I love that. I love that so much. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Make sure you follow Christy Davidson and Bunny Lepin on Instagram as well. You can follow Christy at Christy Davidson HFX. And you can follow Bunny Lepin on Instagram at BunnyLepin_official. Official. Because the other one was her OnlyFans. So she did OnlyFans and then official. Yeah. So, I mean, it's up to you. But if you are enjoying the show, e-transfer to treasure@ticot.ca if you do have a spare dollar. This is a fundraiser for PWA, the People with AIDS Foundation, on behalf of the Imperial Court of Toronto. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here this evening. And thank you so much, Christy and Bunny, for being here this evening. I'm going to do one more number, and then I'm going to do my outro. But before that happens, shots?
Shot.
Oh, Lord James says, I don't think I've seen those two together. 1 is awesome, 2 is double the pleasure. Oh, that's actually a wonderful compliment, because the 2 of you together, yes, it's a force to reckon with. So wonderful.
Thank you, James.
Yes, thank you. Cheers, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here on this live stream. Tune in next week. December 19th, we will be doing our Christmas show, hosted by Nikki Chin, Jason the Just, Becca Blake, and Rochelle Valois. So the 4 of us will be here doing Christmassy stuff for you guys. We have special messages from people, from court members to drag race people, to other stars and other celebrities. So I hope that you guys stay tuned next week as well, because we have these 2 stars here this week. We have wonderful stars next week as well. So stay tuned for that. But please, without further ado, welcome.
No. You're not introducing yourself.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, she is your Empress 30 of the Imperial Court of Toronto. She has traveled to the States to give you competition realness in EOI Entertainer of the Year. She is one of my best friends, and I'm pretty sure you might think she's yours. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Nikki Chin!
Pew, 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 pew.
You don't make me spell it out for you. All the feelings that I've got for you. Can't explain, but I can try for you. You don't make me spell it out for you. You keep on asking me the same questions. Second guessing all my intentions. Should know by the way I use my confession. But here are the answers to my confessions. It's like a powerful with a little bit of tender and emotion, no sexual window. Messy up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. So real. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. Love it, so please don't stop it. You got me right in your jean pocket. Laying your body on the shag carpet. You know I love it, so please don't stop it. It's like a powerful with a little bit of tender and emotion, no sexual window. That's just the way you make me feel. 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 So real. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way that I feel now, baby. Good God, I can't help it. That's just the way that I feel. Yeah, please. It's like a power flow with a little tender and emotional, sexual window. Makes me up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. Damn. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. So good. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. You make me feel so good, yeah. That's just the way you make me feel.
Yay! Super fun. Doing this. Amazing. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us here for on behalf of the Imperial Court of Toronto. Thank you. Ms. Taryn Blake says, great job, ladies. Thank you for all you do for your community. Oh, I appreciate it. Again, thank you very much for joining us on another fabulous live stream brought to you by the Imperial Court of Toronto. I'm going to thank my very special guest this evening from Halifax, Christy Davidson, Imperial Crown Princess 11 to the Imperial Sovereign Court of Atlantic Nova Society, and Imperial Crown Princess 28 to the Imperial Court of Toronto, Miss Bunny Le Pen. They are brothers in real life and they're sisters in drag. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. For more information or to contact us, please visit our website at www.TICOT.ca. Remember, flattening the curve starts with you at home. Stay home. Stay safe, social distance, and wear a mask. We're in this together. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. See you soon, everybody. Thank you so much. Where did they go?